Gold, silver, and Bitcoin all looking to make their move up while the S&P is looking to make its move down. I'm going to show you the exact levels on all four of those assets that you need to pay attention to, especially for today, but at least for now, over the next week, maybe even next month. These are the most critical levels. Gold, silver, maybe not as much Bitcoin, but gold and silver are actually running into some serious resistance right here, but they do have support below us. If we can break down this exact resistance level, which I think is likely, I'm going to show you exactly where gold and silver are going to go, okay, because it could be a massive move. Same thing with Bitcoin. If we can break up above this one level, you're potentially going to positive 70K, right? I'm talking 70 to 73K pretty quickly. Now, the S&P, if it loses this one level, it's going to tank by probably at least 100 to 150 bucks before it catches a nice bounce from a massive institutional support level. So if you're here for those levels, my friend, you are in the right place. Let's get straight into it. No time to waste. Let's start with gold. Okay, now gold has a massive resistance level right here, okay? Now, I can see this resistance level because there are 3 45-minute, 1 hour, and 2 hour order blocks with a cumulative volume on them of 80,000 gold futures contracts. That is hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars worth of institutional volume that happened here, okay? It is going to be hard to get through this level, but if you do, I can assure you, you are going to be moving up. Now, we also have support down here, only about 14,000 in contract volume here, right? But so long as we stay above 42.81, if we can just move through this $4,500 level, it's been the line in the sand for a while. I'll zoom out and I'll show you. $4,500 is the line in the sand to move through. We got to give the indicators, you know, a second to load because they are calculating mathematics, complex mathematical calculations in the background. Let's let the order blocks pop up. We get through this $4,500 range, we're probably coming up to about 46.50. And then once you get through that, there's only about one resistance, very small resistance at 47 before you get to 5K, baby. That is insane. Now let's zoom in and let's show you the supports though, because there are supports here that could get us there, all right? Your first support's gonna be 42.80 to about $4,300, 43.30, right? Let's let the indicators zoom in, get us back on track. Bang. You've got a pretty decent level of support right here too, right? So 43.62, not gonna be a big deal. You're probably going to get a bounce from it like you are here, right? And if you can uphold this and uphold the 1 hour highs or lows and 4 hour lows, everything is in an uptrend except for the daily and the 12 hour, and the 1 minute is about to shift to an uptrend right now. So you will have trend alignment, probably going to be going up to about 5K, right? Now, silver, it's a little bit different, but it's very similar, right? Massive institutional resistance right there. What is that resistance? 4,000 contract volume on 66, about 66.95 to 65.60. Okay, so about $1.50 range there. You get up above 60, basically 67 bucks, you hit $67, you're going to be moving up in a substantial way. Now, you have really good support right here at $62.50, okay? You have a pretty decent amount of support here at 61.66, but if you lose 61.40, you're going to be coming down here back into the 50s, okay? Period. That's just what it is. Are we going to lose that? Probably not. I'm going to be honest with you. What's probably going to happen? You're either going to bounce from here or you're going to bounce from here, right? And these levels are all in the alpha intelligence indicators, okay? You can get, this is order blocks right here, and then alpha structure tells you all of the highs and lows and the structure of the market. But here's my point. If you can break this high with a candle close, you're going to have trend alignment from the 1 minute all the way up to the 4 hour charts. And then the long-term monthly and weeklies are still in an uptrend. Then all you got to do is break down the 12 hour and the daily highs. So let me show you what that looks like, right? What happens when that happens? Let's zoom out just a little bit. Give the indicators time to do their mathematical calculations, their quantitative mathematics in the background, and then they will zoom in on our levels and kind of show us everything. Okay, so here we go. You get up above $67 right here, you're probably going to be coming up to about $69.50. Why do I know that? Because that's where your next actual like resistance level is. And that's such a tiny resistance level from $69.35 to $69.73, right? It's such a tiny resistance right here in this like $1 range from about 69 to 70 bucks. Once you get up above that, massive friggin' resistance here, man. 80,000 contracts from about 69.40 to 73.70. Once you get up above that, dude, you're probably coming back up in here to the 80s. So your next level of serious resistance after 67 bucks is going to be the $70 to $73 range, because that's where all of your institutional orders were placed back here and just absolutely tanked out the market here, absolutely tanked out the market here. Boom, right? So they're looking to actually push this back up. And now you know where the supports and resistances are. And if you had the alpha intelligence indicators, you caught the bottom of this thing multiple times, multiple friggin' times. Look at how many times you could have caught the bottom on this with the SFP detection, right? Watch this. Double SFPs here, triple SFPs here, one last ditch effort SFP here, double SFP, triple SFPs here to catch the bottoms on all of this. Look at this. You got the double SFPs, you got the triple SFPs into the order block, you got the SFP into the order block, you got the triple SFPs here. Dude, so many times you could have caught the trend on this just by having the alpha intelligence indicators, okay? Now, let's get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as it sits right now, you gotta uphold 63.5, okay? That's really what it comes down to. You're probably, if gold and silver start moving up, you're probably gonna catch a bounce from here. But if the S&P rolls over, like I think it's going to, Bitcoin is probably gonna come down into this set right here, right around 63.5. Now, here's the good news for Bitcoin. It doesn't have much in terms of resistance after we get through 66.5, which is not that far away. Like, it's not hard to say that we're going to get through that. Your next resistance is not until like $71,000, and it's a tiny resistance. And then guess what? That's where you're starting to pump back up to about $74,000 to $78,000, where you're going to start seeing more resistance on Bitcoin, okay? So long as you uphold 63.5, in my opinion, right around here, 62 to about 63.5, you're in great shape on Bitcoin to come up here, break this down, boom, and then you're blasting up to plus 70K. Absolutely insane upside for Bitcoin. Now, the S&P, this thing's about to roll over. It's breaking down its last kind of ditch effort support. This had 5,000 in contract volume on it. Once you break this down, and it's basically mitigated like the entire thing there, as you can see. You come down here for the 1 hour lows, you're gonna switch the 15 minute, the 30 minute, and the 1 hour, as well as the 1 minute, all to a downtrend, and then everything's gonna start falling out from there. You have very little support here. There's 2,000 in contract volume here. Why am I saying that's very little in support? Well, it's pretty friggin' simple. I'm gonna show you. Look at the support down here. 313,000 contracts in volume at 76.51-ish, right? Then, look at this. At 76.40, you have another 500,000 in contract volume. So what's likely to happen? You're probably going to come down here, break this down. You're going to come into this range right here from about 76.30 to about 76.80. So it's a $50 range. And that's where you're probably going to catch a short-term bounce, okay? And then you might retrace to the 618 or 786 and then start moving down after you break down this institutional support level, right? And all you need on your charts to know this, Alpha Structure and Order Block Suite by Alpha Intelligence. If you want those indicators, you can learn more about them in the description below. But ultimately, I think the S&P is going to come down here to about 76.50. Okay, it's probably going to come down to about 76.50 before it finds any real footing. Okay, and second to that, I think gold is going to smash through that $4,500 level, as well as silver pushing up past that $65 to $67 level, which is going to get it into the 70s, right? And then gold's going to be going about 5K. And then Bitcoin, if we can get up above that $66,500 to $67,000 level, dude, there's not a lot holding you down to go into about $74,000. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that gets you ready for the trading week. We actually had this trade set up in advance on the S&P, which is kind of wild. I'll show it to you just really quickly. We had this set up in advance, and we're already making money on it. And guess where we're aiming? Right to that order block set. There's a reason why we're aiming there, right? Because we know that's where the institutional support is. So if you want, those types of actionable trade setups and you want a real system, Alpha Intelligence is for you. I'll see you all soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Peace.